T.F. Chun was a prominent painter, writer, art historian, and thinker. He earned a Master of Arts and a PhD in art history from the University of Paris and studied at the Paris Academy of Fine Arts for 7 years. As the founder and advocate of neo-iconography, he promoted the concept of art for humanity. His achievements were widely recognized. He received the United Nations Global Tolerance Award and was named Ambassador of Tolerance and Peace Culture. Additionally, Chun founded several cultural and artistic institutions, including the T.F. Chun Cultural Center, New World Art Center in New York, and the T.F. Chun Art Foundation in Taiwan, serving as honorary chairman for related organizations. In 2001, Dr. Sing Fang Chun won the UN Global Tolerance Award via Friends of the United Nations and became Cultural Ambassador of Tolerance and Peace. He and his wife Lucia have since been invited by international groups to exhibit works and speak on his 5-dimensional world culture, which promotes a global love-centered new renaissance. In today's high-tech global village, with universal values like freedom, democracy, and human rights, love and peace are key 21st century goals, especially after 9/11's. High-tech growth needs balanced humanism progress. As Dr. Chun said at the UN, art can unify the world. The UN involves cultural, religious, and spiritual communities to foster peace, working with political, economic, and military efforts. In this age, beyond hardware and software, we need soulware, a spirit of love and globalism. I'm glad my neo-iconography humanity-focused art can help. His neo-iconography blends East-West past-present via global symbolic icons to convey ideas. Through Friends of the United Nations, it's used in the Art for Humanity World Tour to build a culture of peace and tolerance through art education. With her magnetic vitality manifested in passionate festivals, folkloric dancing and music, bright costumes and fiery colors swirl rhythmically underneath beautiful snow, capped mountains, and ancient gods. Gestures and shouts of celebration affirm the existence of Latin Americans with their strong desire to play an active role in the 21st century.
A majestic bird, born of Arabian dreams, soars through twilight skies. Below, a fiery sunset silhouettes 3 giraffe echoes of Africa's wild past. Though marginalization sweeps the land, mountains endure, and national parks safeguard nature's soul. May tribal spirit and rich traditions remain rooted, reminding humanity of its life source.
This panel traces the West's 500-year journey from the Renaissance revival of Mediterranean cultures to icons like Venus, Christ, and the Mona Lisa. Enlightenment brought reason. Machines, industry, yet science without love led to war, as Picasso warned. Amid progress, Impressionists longed for nature. Driven by exploration, the West reached the moon, ushering in the space age.
Age of Love centers on science in love, portraying iconic figures from all cultures, Moses to Einstein alongside the word you, symbolizing your impact. Humanity, embracing creative freedom, builds a global culture for the 21st century. Dr. Chun imagines astronauts landing on the moon, only to seek a deeper one, the moon of love. Raphael's Madonna becomes its icon, echoing Teilhard de Chardin's vision, love as Earth's true soul and the guiding spirit of a new age.
This panel celebrates the cultural beauty of India, China, and their neighbors. China is symbolized by a dragon head, with the Great Wall winding like its body. Chinese characters below highlight the roots of its civilization, while vivid Peking opera masks embody symbolic psychology. India centers on Buddha, whose message reaches all races, echoed by Matisse's 5 dancers in 5 colors. The Taj Mahal shimmers in water, framed by flora and birds. A pink void lets the panel breathe, revealing sacred images from Dunhuang, Tibet, and an Indian temple where a divine couple unites, symbolizing the soul's union with divinity. This panel reflects maritime Asia, Japan, Taiwan, and others. Japan entered modern history with the Meiji Restoration, blending Western innovation with traditional aesthetics. Taiwan, rooted in Chinese heritage, stands between China and Japan, evolving toward democracy and modernity. Peaceful Oceania Tahiti, Indonesia, Hawaii, shimmers under sunset skies. Palm trees whisper, lovers embrace, and golden light filters through blossoms onto a graceful island woman. Nature's wonder glows with mythic beauty. Though no single painting can capture humanity's vast journey, birth, suffering, love, loss, Dr. Chun offers his humble vision and blessing for a hopeful new age. Henri Matisse's Dance 1909, MoMA deeply inspired Dr. T.F. Chun, beginning with his 5 races in harmony. Matisse's vision began in Collier, watching Catalan fishermen dance a rhythm that evolved into his iconic composition. Though commissioned by Russian collector Serge Shukin, La Danse was initially rejected. Matisse sought to liberate color from fixed meaning, focusing on rhythm and movement. Gaston Diehl noted how the 5 figures radiate energy through dynamic, interwoven motion, yet retain grace and simplicity. Chun, working from a black and white image, reinterpreted the piece with bold symbolism. His 5 dancers, each a different hue, represent the 5 races. The red Buddha sits on a multicolored pedestal, harmonizing with the dancers and the fiery halo behind. In World, Family and Peace, Chun expresses his admiration for Matisse and his profound belief in global unity. The sublime interior of Matisse's desert, Harmony in Red, has become Van Gogh's home, and a pattern of Van Gogh's sunflowers adorns the wallpaper and tablecloth. Van Gogh's wife, a graceful Arzian woman, prepares dessert for the happy artist, returning home from a long day of painting under the sun. Thus, in Chun's adaptation, Vincent van Gogh has finally attained the family intimacy and artistic recognition which he so earnestly craved throughout his lonely life. In Light of Love, T.F. Chun unites 3 iconic paintings across centuries: the serene Madonna and Child floating like a moonlit vision, Rousseau's The Sleeping Gypsy 1897 resting in a desert dreamscape, and Magritte's The Intimate Friend 1958 quietly observing. The night sky glows with stars, while radiant hues red, vermilion, gold, green, and blue shine from the moon, Madonna, and reflect in the gypsy's rainbow robe. A lion, drawn by this peaceful aura, arrives to protect and bless the traveler. Chun evokes Teilhard de Chardin's belief: only through the light of love, the soul of our planet, can such harmony and enchantment exist. T.F. Chun juxtaposes Angora, the Turkish bath 1863, Louvre, a sensual celebration of luxury, with a haunting news photo of a drought-stricken child in Somalia. Angora work, a lyrical composition of nude studies, evokes opulence and privilege. Women born on the right end of the supply line, distant from the suffering of most humanity. Chun's canvas contrasts blinding gold and deep blue with subtle interwoven tones, especially in the child's head, an emotional matrix of pain and beauty. This powerful image confronts viewers with global inequality and calls for awakened empathy. For some, it may be too raw. Yet it stands as one of Chun's most profound artistic statements. In the early 1990s, T.F. Chun was commissioned to create an artwork promoting cancer prevention. He reimagined Van Gogh's iconic self-portrait with bandaged ear and pipe as a silkscreen titled "No Smoking," adapting the image for screen printing and infusing it with a bold health message. By merging a familiar cultural icon with a call for wellness, Chun's piece cleverly captures attention and delivers impact. The first print of this edition was honored by the White House during President Reagan's administration. In the late 1980s, the Van Gogh painting Irises was purchased at auction for the astronomical record-breaking sum of $80 million. This was a historical event in the art market, yet how could this come to pass? As Dr. Chun's image reveals, the painting is unfinished. Van Gogh, dressed as an artist from Holland, is seated in a sunny Arles garden, still adding dazzling, pure strokes of color to the canvas. We do not see his face, hinting, perhaps, that the nature of the artist is less significant than the nature of the art. Indeed, the greatest artist of all is obscured from human vision, but with a divine hand, continues to add strokes of color to the canvas known as Earth. The juxtaposition of complementary colors, the Chagall sky with the Van Gogh landscape, excites the eye. When Van Gogh painted Starry Night, he was lonely and unhappy, a victim of unrequited love, who, more than anything, wished for a wife and family. Chagall's exuberant Song of Songs images present a wish fulfillment, love, mutual bliss, and everlasting joy. Although it was impossible on the physical plane to grant Van Gogh a portion of happiness, through the merging of his work with the transcendent sweetness of Chagall's, Chun bestows a subconscious blessing. In a time out of time and a place out of place, Van Gogh can enjoy love and peace. Between Cézanne's still life and Gauguin's Tahitian painting, Ingres Madame Moitessier stands confident and serene. Her source of happiness is twofold. Her portrait hangs in a museum, enchanting thousands. And she owns, within this frame of reference, two post-impressionist masterpieces. In linear time, this would be impossible, since both works were produced almost half a century after her death. But the imagination does not recognize the boundaries of time and space. This intriguing arrangement playfully revises history and demonstrates the depth of possibility in the postmodernist art world. A span of 4 centuries of changing values and artistic tradition electrifies the air between Titian's Venus with a mirror and Picasso's Seated Woman. The contemporary viewer can see the beauty in both icons. But within their worlds, each woman argues for the authenticity of the stylistic expression of her image. Locked in a moment of confrontation, the two do not comprehend that another world exists that values and cherishes both for their differences, not in spite of them. Through an open window, Chagall's folkloric pair of lovers float high above the fray. They seem to advocate love above confrontation and are enjoying the freedom that only love can offer. As a master artist with historical vision and cultural mission, Dr. T.F. Chun has dedicated his life to creating artwork that reflects the achievements of our humanity and inspires worldwide cultural harmony and progress. Celebrating human education and cultural achievements is a classic example of Chun's signature neo-iconography style and of his love for humanity. This image is one of his most popular works and has had wide exposure around the world, from the cover of textbooks in Japan and Spain to brochures for the Athenian School in California. The seated Buddha from Dunhuang's Thousand Buddha Caves evokes timeless serenity. In a whimsical memory, comedian Bob Burns once spotted a bullfrog and said, "I think he sees me." A simple truth: we gaze at the heavens and they gaze back. When we forget this, our character falters. Chun once said, "Every moment is unique. If you do good now, it is eternal." Beyond theology, the 32 Buddhas form a stunning visual rhythm. The lower half of the painting looks back at Earth from the moon or perhaps between celestial realms, bridging spiritual and cosmic truths. Eastern civilization through Taoism, Buddhism, and Zen cultivated deep spiritual insight, viewing the universe as finite and cyclical. In contrast, Western thought moves linearly, building on progress with pragmatism and science. Chun symbolizes this contrast by placing Gautama Buddha above the moon landing, Western material triumph beneath Eastern spiritual wisdom. He calls for a synthesis, the best of both worlds united in harmony. The 1969 moon landing marked a milestone in Western science. In contrast, Chinese tradition views the moon through poetry and myth, like the tale of Chang-O, the moon lady, who flew to the moon after drinking an elixir of immortality. In Dr. Chun's painting, Western astronauts land not on barren rock, but into a realm of Eastern poetry. Chang appears alongside Li Bai, the famed moon poet. Echoing legend, China launched its Chang'e program in 2004, with its first lunar orbiter in 2007. The myth of the moon lady may soon become reality. This painting envisions a symbolic dialogue between God and humanity, highlighting mankind's journey into the space age. A divine figure gestures toward Earth, suggesting spiritual guidance. Da Vinci, Edison, and Musk represent three eras of innovation: Renaissance, industrial, and space, reflecting humanity's evolving creativity. A rocket ascends, surrounded by people, symbolizing shared ambition. Through his neo-iconographic style, Dr. Chun unites science, history, and spirituality in tribute to human aspirations. This bold and visionary painting blends surrealism and cubism to explore humanity's journey toward cosmic expansion and global harmony. In the upper section, a celestial figure, part astronaut, part divine messengers, soars through space, surrounded by stars and abstract spacecraft, symbolizing the fusion of technological advancement and spiritual aspirations. The lower half is divided into three dynamic panels. On the left and right, muscular figures wield curved swords beside abstract forms and architectural motifs, representing human strength and cultural legacy. At the center, a cubist face with a red hat and geometric contours evokes individual consciousness and philosophical depth. Paying tribute to Elon Musk and other pioneers of space exploration, this work embodies Dr. Chun's cultural Renaissance vision. It calls for a future where innovation, peace, and wellness are not opposing forces, but interconnected goals. Through vibrant symbolism and layered composition, the painting invites reflection on how humanity can rise, physically, intellectually, and spiritually, toward a better world. In this surreal and visionary painting, Dr. Chun merges mythology with modern space exploration to imagine a cosmic journey where gods and humans soar together. A figure with outstretched arms flies alongside a bird-like creature, symbolizing the unity of nature, divinity, and human aspirations. At the center, a vibrant, abstract spacecraft pulses with color and complexity, representing the fusion of technology and imagination. Beneath it, two intertwined figures, one purple, one white, float within a circular form, evoking harmony and cosmic balance. Rainbows, butterflies, and solar motifs add layers of symbolism and wonder. This work pays tribute to Elon Musk and other pioneers of the space age, while continuing Dr. Chun's cultural Renaissance vision, a future where myth, science, and human spirit converge to explore the infinite possibilities of the universe.